Well, Jim, I should say we must keep meeting like this, because every time we meet after a Cheshire Cup match, it's a good story to tell. Must be delighted with tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we put out a strong side, but Northwich put out their strongest team. I think they had the same starting team apart from the goalkeeper from Saturday. So they're a good side, and it was a I expected it to be tighter, but obviously the two early goals really helped get us a grip in the game, and we found it difficult after that with them playing 3-5-2 or 5-3-2, but we kept working it, and it was nice to get a third goal, and it seems more convincing on paper than perhaps the game was, especially with them missing two penalties, but it's still a very professional performance, and I think we're well deserved opportunity to go through.
A word about John Marsden, because a quick check on the stats shows that he's scored in every round of this tournament for us so far. He's really going through a good spell at the moment. Yeah, no, I've been saying it to him. Obviously with Congleton, he scored a nice goal from the 10 position. He scored against Crewe. And scored against Burnley, which wasn't obviously the Cheshire Senior Cup. And I just said, if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll get goals in the league. And it was nice for him to get a double here in the league, and then he's followed that up on Saturday and again tonight. So I think the fact that when we play two centre forwards really takes the pressure off him, and he can get into nice little loose positions and picks up good positions off the front too. And he did that again today, and the ball fell to him nicely. He stayed at home very well. Can't have this interview without mentioning Ian Ormson tonight. Another save penalty. It must be doing wonders for him in training at the moment. Well, I know a little bit about the problems that Northwich have had. I mean, obviously in the last couple of games, Michael Roddy's taken a penalty, and unfortunately they missed a last-minute penalty against Harrogate to get 3 points. They missed another penalty at a critical moment against Spennymoor. So I anticipate that Ian Howard might be on it, and but great credit to Ian. It was a great save. He read it, and it's, again, full-length save and pushed it away. And I didn't know what was going to happen on the second penalty, but that's really disappointing for them that they didn't get a goal tonight. Yeah, I mean, I think no one would have begrudged them a goal towards the end of the game, but it was nice to be able to see out the last few minutes without having to worry about them getting another one and making it close, I guess. Yeah, but you know, they're a good side. They're very fit. They've got a great bench. So the 16, 17 players that they have there are really strong. So the players that come on, Stewie Cook, Brian Summerskill, Josh Amos, are all as good. And in my eyes, probably better than the starting team. So we knew we were going to be right up to the wire. The game would go for the full 90 minutes. Yeah, it could have been a little bit nervy at the end if they'd got the goal, but from our point of view, it was nice for us to seal the game and, if you like, just enjoy the final couple of minutes. And have you actually had a chance to catch up with any of your old colleagues from the Vics tonight? Yeah, no, I sent the manager and a few of the players a nice text after the win, you know, because it was the first result to look for when they were playing Warrington, who were above them in the league. So I wished them well in that charge, especially with the disappointing news about the points they might be deducted. But they're a great bunch of lads, and I think that they'll deserve promotion this year. And hopefully Warrington and Northwich both go up, because they've been miles better than any other team in that division. So no, but it's not professional for me to talk to them. But you know, I'll probably drop a few of them a text tomorrow, just say well done. It was nice to see them. It was really nice to see them all playing, and it's nice for them probably to experience Edgley Park as well. And again, it was a great night in many ways, and it's great to win and get to the final. And in the final, County will face either Chester or Tranmere. I think they're playing their semi-final next week. I mean, whoever we get, Jim, it's going to be quite a cracker of a game, because you've sounded a real declaration of intent with this tournament now, putting out a good side every round, and you know, you must be really looking forward to that. Yeah, I think it was really important in the previous rounds that we put out the strongest team and get the team galvanised into a shape, get them galvanised into a team performance, and that's really helped in the league form. And now the flip side is the league form has really helped now in terms of the confidence and the momentum into this game. And when I spoke to all the lads, I was expecting a few might want to dip out, might want a little rest. We had concerns about Gareth and a few Carl and a few little niggles and knocks. So we had strategies for them players not wanting to play, but they all wanted to play. They all wanted to keep their shirts, and that's nice for me, because
the players that are waiting in the wings know that they have to work really hard to get into this team. So it was quite nice that we were able to put a strong side out. They did the job, and fortunately no injuries as well.
And indeed, talking about player availability, we've got a league game coming up against Gloucester this Saturday. Lewis Montrose will be back from suspension. I think Paul Connolly is recovering from his injury. The squad's expanding again, and but a challenge on Saturday with Gloucester. They gave us a tough game down there.
Yeah, Gloucester are really well organised. They play a classic 4-3-3. They work really hard behind the ball. They've had a few of their own issues. They lost both centre halves at the weekend, but I expect both of them back, Avery and Cundy. One was at a wedding, and the other one was suspended for 2 games. He may well have served the second one of them tonight in the Gloucester Senior Cup. So they'll be back to full strength, and there'll be a cagey side that will defend really, really grittily and have a little bit of threat on the break. So the challenge for us will be to go and get that goal and go on and keep this run going, because it's a very winnable game, but we will have to overcome a very stubborn opponent and play as well as we can.
And at the moment, in all competitions, this has become Fortress Edge League once again, so that must give you a great deal of pleasure.
Yeah, I think in many regards, we had a brief discussion about why the form's not been great at home, and I think that there's a number of reasons for that. But from our perspective, it's just about getting ourselves organised, making sure we've got lots of defensive strength in the team, but also attacking options and good set plays, and all those little factors have made a difference in turning up the results. We will face tougher challenges here at Edgley Park over the next sort of 9 games, and I'm looking forward to them to see how this team equips itself against teams that are above us, and hopefully we'll do well in them games and keep closing that gap on the playoffs.
Lots of Hatters relishing Saturday now, Jim. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.